Hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, the day after. Well, you know what that is. Christmas Day. This is my little mini Christmas get up here. You know, it's a little something, something. And 2 more days, Santa comes. Now, straighten this out again. It always goes so dark. Um, we don't know what's been going on in the heavens above us, right? Well, past 3 weeks or so, I think it kind of has calmed down now. I don't know why. Maybe because the cat is somewhat out of the bag. This is all about the drones. All right. Well, December 20th, the shining lights were seen by a vast amount of people throughout the United States and the world, supposedly. They were seen in Phoenix, Arizona. This was happening in these places. And blinking objects or orbs, if you will, came shooting out of these orbs into the ocean, throughout the sky. We were going after them, shooting at them. So I don't know what's going on. Well, not we, but the drones were. And a helicopter drone was observed chasing one of these objects in the skies above. And we think the government has known about this situation for quite some time. How about that? Our sneaky government. Not stinky, sneaky. And like I said, we think the government has known about this situation for a long time. And we think that our government, and I'll tell you who the reliable source was that told me this and everybody else. They did something wrong with a nuclear warhead. When we went to open up this container, there was, voila, no nuclear warhead. Where did it go? Well, if you looked at anything on video on YouTube, you would have seen hazmats and all these other guys out in the Meadowlands, certain areas of Meadowlands, looking for something. Either they found something or they didn't. Nobody knows. And now there's no way for these to stop these drones from coming. They have been seen in Florida, also have been seen in the Philippines, and they show videos on this. I, of course, don't have no videos. I could just report it. But go online, check these things out. Some look phony, some look for real. For real. They've been investigating these round lights to find out what they are. I just think our government did something stupid, and I don't know. They promised. Maybe they promised outwardly of people from other worlds, other planets, something, and finagled out of it, like they do all the time out of everything in this country. Finagle out of it. There was a young soldier in the U.S. Army. He openly said, "Yes, we have known about these aliens for years. This is not a phony video." He says, "We put the drones up in our skies." He also says we should not be afraid. They are man made. They may not be manned by a man, some other way they're being manned. He also says aliens are real and we will see more of this in 2025 and expose more of the truth to the situation. He says we may also have to evacuate, and yes, we will only see them at night. I wonder if this is a real soldier or maybe, uh, I don't know, because he does seem distraught when he gave this report. So I don't know. And the soldier also seems worried, afraid for what is to come. Afraid for what is to come. And then a woman, she sent a video she caught at night while driving. Her name is Sarah Kapp, Kapp. This happened to her on 12/20/24 at 7 o'clock p.m. She spotted an orb driving home, followed it all the way home, and she had a perfect view of it. She watched it for 30 to 40 minutes. One flew away. The bright one disappeared. After a drone came and flew towards the remaining orb. I'm going to give you her link if you want to check this out. It's http dot dot slash slash, that's two slashes, www.tiktok.com slash a small t 1p8 small g capital CAE 2 slash ZEE. I hope I put that right. I'll do it again. http dot dot slash slash www.tiktok.com slash small t slash ZP8 and small g CAET slash. Go check that out. I did. Pretty amazing. He said a fisherman saw an orb-shaped object. The jet, I guess our jet, fired at the. Can you write? Can you read what I wrote? Well, anyway, the jet was firing at something in the ocean, and whatever it was firing at, it came out as a light and a big enough orb, and just disappeared. There's been plasma orb sightings going around. I don't know. These drones are mostly spotted around our ports and certain sensitive structures, like where bombs are kept or ammunition's kept, yeah, on military bases. And we feel that these drones are up there defending us in war. You may not see what you have to capture. I've seen, not personally, but on a video, laser beams coming out of one of the orbs into something that was in the ocean, hanging out in the ocean, under the ocean. I don't know. They're checking out our war ammo bases, and coast guards, nuke plants. Ooh, I'd be scared about that. Nuke plants, military bases. And they showed a guy shooting at one of them. This idiot, moron. Dude, don't shoot at these things. You might not even hit them. They're way up there. It's got a high-powered rifle, cannon, or something. And why they don't want you to shoot the drones is because they're there for our protection. If caught, you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent. And bye bye. Who knows what's going on with these drones? I've seen on video when they splashed down in the water. They showed that. I think that was the Seaside Heights area. They've been spotted in Kingsburg. I know of two paranormal investigators that went to Kingsburg off the beach area. Mo Sargi is his name, and Oh My Gosh TV. I follow those two. Um, where you may want to go is a site called Mindseed. It's either Mindseed or Mindseed TV. No, it's just Mindseed, I believe. And he's got 3 or 4 videos up on this off situation. Some pretty dramatic and nerve-wracking videos he's got on there. Um, you might want to check that out if you want a little more info on the Golf situation. Uh, I don't know. It just seems funny. It's the birth of Christ. It's our holiday coming up, and this baloney's going on. And if the government had anything to do with it, you know where yous can go, especially the demo rats. Somebody's hiding something, and the people with sense will find out and figure out what the hell's going on, and divulge it on our YouTube. Got me stuttering and stammering. And if this phony baloney, I'd like to know who started this to get their rear end kicked. And they should call it the Fright Path. The Fright Path seen nightly. And you too, Biden, stop selling border beams at ridiculous prices. Trump told you to do that. You're not around. You're not in office. Where are you? Sitting in a coconut tree somewhere with the Kamala? And he's just doing this for because it's an act. He's defying what had happened to him. So let's punish Trump. But we're not stupid. Go get yours from Trump. And the mayors in some states using our tax money to support these migrants. Oh, by the way, uh, today's 12/23/24, 2024. A migrant from Nicaragua, I think it was, saw his picture. decides to set a homeless woman or just a plain woman who might have fell asleep on the train trying to keep warm on friggin' fire. What's wrong with you? I hope they prosecute you to the fullest extent. Don't worry, Trump's going to get after everybody. That shouldn't be here. Only, oh, it's wrong, it's wrong. Yeah, it's okay what they did, the Democrats. They were caught, the drones were caught spraying something into the ocean, into certain land areas. Yeah, I can't imagine what that was. Maybe it was spray for the weeds or the weed. That's another thing. Marijuana's running rampant in this country, especially this state. It's funny how you could be behind somebody with the window open in the summertime on the breeze and smell. They either have it stored in the car or they just smoked it, and it smells like skunk piss. Although you may smell it outside with the window open because if it's a humid night, you may smell it. But there's a skunk cabbage out there that smells like that. So who knows? This is probably a military operation trying to find that warhead, that nuke warhead. And then tap into Pine Island Media. That's down Tom's River area where the Pineys are, the woods. There's a news station out there that they could tell you a lot. So supposedly we're currently trying, like I said, to find this radioactive container, which could be somewhere over northern New Jersey, they say, or southern New York. And they just don't want us to panic and go into a frenzy because we have a potential nuke sitting on our land in two separate states. I don't know. The potential nuke sitting on our doorstep. They need to find this. It's just unbelievable. And it's insane, if you will. And is this what the drones are looking for? Hmm. And could it be a small amount of radioactivity? And did they take care of it? And the hazmat team was out in the weeds there that they showed. And the cargo was lost in transit. And then they say, here is another report I got. They say it was found and repacked. To the manufacturing and manufacturing manufacturer sent back to that place. And then Congress after this, they try to pass a friggin' a bill 1,500 pages long. Could you imagine what was in that? And if it was passed, it would give Congress a large raise. And this, it wasn't passed. So I guess the farmers don't get what they were offered, billions of dollars, trillions of dollars for farm aid. And two other things. Congress won't get their raise. They didn't shut down because they passed the bill, obviously. And it would cost the taxpayers more money if Congress got a raise. Small raise, fine. Not $250,000, whatever it is, per person. How many people are in Congress at that rate? And they said they want this money because of inflation. So do we. We want money because of inflation. My Social Security take is like, it's lousy, and I worked 15 years. Well, you didn't work enough years. It would have been more. Really? But I ran a business, paid my freaking taxes. Yeah. And why do they fly in a grid-like pattern, the drones? Like this, almost like a V. And then they just drop off. One after the other. Where they go, who the hell knows? And they said that I think it's just mentioned this container came into Port Newark, damaged, and found empty. This is what our U.S. government said. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. And this came from a reliable source. It's missing in transit. The government says, as usual, don't worry, only because they don't want us to know of their stupid mistake. And what does the word nephorus, what does that mean? It is a word that says it is wicked, evil, morally wrong, and wants to take over cities. The government mentioned this. Okay. I don't know. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So, Ida Christie, Jose, Benjamin, Juliana, Miliana, Darian, and Baby to Be, hello. Also to Kerry, Brian, and my little Chloe. Chloe, to all our grandchildren. To Scott, Tara, Jolie, Johnny, love you all. Be good. Oh, Santa, all of you, adults and children, be good. Um, what? Have I been good? Kind of. My wife, love you. Hope I'm with you another 15, 20 years. Shouldn't say this, maybe you may not want that, but it's just a joke. Just a joke, everybody. She's not like that. Uh, I don't know anymore what's going on with this world. I hear bells. Hello to Mary, her husband Tom. Hello to my mom and dad in heaven. Love you. And all the family we lost up in heaven. Love you. Merry Christmas. Um, another 5 minutes, not to waste it. Because you didn't know, it didn't sound like it, but it was Silent Night, and the first one was Merry Christmas. I tried. Still got this after smoking 15 years. It's one of the Marlboro things you get with the coupons. So, anyway, things are murdering me. So I went for colonoscopy, and then they decided to do an endoscopy. Colonoscopy yielded, I was going to say mushroom, it's not a mushroom, but whatever it's called, they cut it out of me. When it went down the throat, they found stomach's a little stressed. I have a can't even think straight today. Well, anyway, I'm taking medication for it. So I hope I get views on this video. I tried, but keep your eyes up there. You know, up in the skies. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's drones. Possible, possibly flying saucers, if you can believe that. But I'm not too far from Staten Island over here. Look out my window to the right is Bayonne Bridge that's near Staten Island. They've been seen above here. So, anyway, please don't panic. Uh, and watch what you watch on YouTube and the Facebook and all that, you know. Not blaming YouTube, but just be careful. Peace. Love everybody.